Movie reviews by Robin Anthony.
How do I look?
Well, we look horrible.
Yeah.
Because, once again, we just got back from a midnight showing.
Too many.
Yeah, well, we're doing it to bring it to you early. No green screen, though, because you'll see this in a later video, but I got partner.
You got partner.
With
Congratulations.
YouTube. If you don't know what that means, I'll explain it to you, but we don't want to do the green screen with the images and all because we don't know if that's copyright infringement or not.
Yeah.
But tonight we are reviewing...
The Crazies.
Crazies. Now, this is based off a 73 George Romero film.
Yep.
But it is directed by...
Breck Eisner. He did Sahara with Steve Zahn and Matthew McConaughey, and he's working on the new Flash Gordon movie.
Yeah, this is pretty much like... But this is like his first big movie. Starring Timothy Olyphant, who was in The Perfect Getaway recently, which I really enjoyed.
He played Mickey in Scream 2. And in one of my favorite shows, Deadwood.
I never realized that because in Mickey and Scream 2, he has a fatter face.
Yeah, because he's younger.
Yeah, he buffed up. So, also starring, you're better on the actress's name.
Radha Mitchell, who was recently in Surrogates. And
Joe Anderson.
Yeah.
Who was, well, what did we just find out that he was in?
He was
before?
in,
Across the Universe.
Yes, Across the Universe, that's the movie I was thinking of.
So, but overall, the plot to this film, a small Iowa town. The inhabitants slowly, I don't know exactly like how to, like, if you've seen the previews for this, it looks like a zombie movie.
Yes.
But it's basically about, there's a virus, so to speak, slowly inhabiting this town one by one of its citizens of 1,200 that become crazy. Yes. And they have to get out of the town because the military is coming in.
They come in to do a quarantine, like the military always says it's quarantine, but it's really murder.
Yes. But typically, like, I felt that this movie started off very nicely. As far as it had a small town feel, intimate characters, different lives going on at the same time within this town, felt very much like a Stephen King novel.
Yeah.
And I really dig that. Very similar to even, let's say, Christopher Reeve's last big film, which was Village of the Damned.
Village of the Damned, yeah.
Had that feel going on.
Yeah. Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah. And I like that.
Yeah.
Although it initially starts off with the town in burning wreckage, no one in sight, and then goes 2 days earlier.
I like that shot because then it shows the same street with all the stuff going I'm mowing my lawn.
Yeah. So you're like, what the hell could happen in 2 days to cause this? So we get a little bit of what's gonna happen to build the suspense. But I think that's where it lost it. Is once the people started going crazy.
It started off way too fast.
Yeah, it was just like... It was like...
First scene, crazy.
And then it's like, we gotta get out of here, the military's there, and then we're into it. Which sometimes might be a good thing, but they didn't build on the suspense enough. Yeah. They didn't build on what it meant to be crazy.
Different people do different things.
Yeah, there's some people who just stare off into nowhere.
And scream at you.
And then there's some people who are just very, very thoughtful about what they're doing crazily.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie you up.
And then there's other people who are just zombie-like. Yeah. They're not eating flesh, but they're just running at you and doing stuff.
Like I like they had a bunch of the overhead shots when the truck and the people got loose and they're attacking. I was like, what? Are they just beating them up? Or what are they doing? I don't know.
So, as far as if you're going to take a date or something to this, I think you'll get a good view out of it. Yeah. It's only like an hour and 45, hour and 50 minutes, but it feels, to some it feels long, to some it feels, like it felt kind of long to me because there's constantly like action scene, walking, action scene, walking. But then other people...
Like Sean said, it wasn't long enough. It was really short.
Yeah,
I felt like it was just the right time. Like a little bit longer wouldn't have done it, but if a little bit shorter, it would have cut out a bunch of stuff. And
like I said, I liked it, but it wasn't anything special.
Yeah.
But if you're bringing like a girlfriend or date, there's jump scares in it, but not so many jump scares where it's cheesy. Yeah. There's good special effects in it. Rob Hall did the special effects. Who, the director of Laid to Rest and Lightning Bug, owner of Almost Human Special Effects in California. But everything he does is it looks really good. It's not a extremely gory movie, but like I said, the makeup and all on the people, the Crazies.
Yeah, well, I remember I was reading an interview with him, and he was saying how he came up with what to make the people look like. He just took different things from 3 different viruses, like rabies, and like 2 other things. Just mixing like certain like skin lesions and rashes and gashes, and just mixing them.
Yeah, I felt like they looked good.
The thing I like about Rob Hall is when you watch his movies, because like with Quarantine, he starts off and just builds up into like where like the last
Final
thing
stages
you'll see will be like the best thing. So I was really like hoping, like, because in Quarantine's the skinny man up in the attic.
Yeah.
And in this, it's the like those hicks or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what's he gonna do with them? What's he gonna do with them?
I liked it. There was good. There was like some good gore, but nothing over the top.
Nothing too much.
I went with this thinking, wow, there's gonna be some good. I mean, the poster has the pitchfork with the blood dragged across the ground, but it wasn't uber gory. So my overall review for it, because I don't want to babble on too long, is I would give it about a 4 out of 5. Nothing super, very entertaining. And just real quick for me to touch on something, I go back what we did last week to Shutter Island. A lot of people have told me that the continuity errors were on purpose, and that's what I said. What originally was that I thought it could have been because Martin Scorsese wouldn't have done that on purpose, or not done that on purpose. So I raised my score from 2.5 to about a 3.5, just because, like I said, that was the only big thing I had. I still don't think that played a big part of the overall ending, but knowing that redeemed some of the quality of the movie. So I do go back and look at movies after the fact, and
I didn't look back and it's still 5 out of 11. But for the Crazies, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I was enjoyed by it. I wasn't really let down by anything, even though I knew the ending, and I've seen the original. It's all right, and I'm a big fan of Timothy Olyphant. So
I liked his performance in this. So there you go, The Crazies, and I believe next week is Alice in Wonderland.
Is that next week?
Tim Burton, March 5th.
Guess we'll be seeing that.
We'll be seeing that and letting you know how crazy.
And I saw Cop Out. That comes out today too.
Yeah, check out his review.
We talked about Cop Out. We did a little review of it, so you can check that out on my page. So
catch you later.
See ya.